folks, settle in, because 2025 wasn't just another year in pro wrestling. It was a turning point. A year of goodbyes, glow-ups, global chaos, and the kind of moments we'll still be arguing about in 10 years from now. Let's talk about the year that was 2025 in professional wrestling. Let's start where the emotions hit hardest. One of the defining moments of 2025, and honestly, modern wrestling history, was John Cena's retirement. After a long, very deliberate farewell tour, Cena stepped into the ring for the final time in December 2025, standing across from Gunther. And yeah, it was emotional. 20 plus years, 16, then 17 world titles, movies, memes, Make-A-Wish records, and that music hitting one last time. Cena's final match wasn't just about. It felt like WWE closing a chapter it had lived in for 2 decades. Earlier in the year, WrestleMania 41 gave us one last history book entry when Cena captured a record-breaking 17th world title, before slowly easing toward the exit. A final run done the right way. No rush, no disrespect, no shortcuts. And then Survivor Series War Games hit, which went absolutely big. Outdoor stadium vibes, wild team brawls, title changes, pure spectacle. But behind all of that, WWE was quietly doing something important, shifting focus. As Cena stepped away, the spotlight firmly landed on names like Cody Rhodes and a new wave of rising talent. Less nostalgia, more future-proofing. Over in AEW, 2025 was all about identity. Not panic booking, not reactionary TV wars, just steady, confident growth. AEW Revolution in March delivered exactly what fans expect: chaos, violence, and big stakes. With Jon Moxley retaining the AEW World title in a brutal 3-way match that reminded everyone why he's still that guy. Then came Forbidden Door 2025, and honestly, at this point, it's becoming appointment viewing. AEW and New Japan linking up once again, sometimes with CMLL and others thrown into the mix. Which gave fans matches we simply don't get anywhere else. Different styles, different cultures, one ring. And let's talk about the women's division. By the end of 2025, Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné were topping rankings, headlines, and fan conversations across the board. AEW didn't just feature women's wrestling, they led with it. AEW's biggest win this year? They leaned into storytelling and partnerships instead of trying to out WWE, and it worked. Meanwhile, New Japan quietly reminded everyone why it's still the gold standard internationally. The year kicked off with Wrestle Dynasty on January 5th at the Tokyo Dome, a massive collaborative show featuring talent from New Japan, AEW, ROH, and CMLL, right after Wrestle Kingdom 19. Big title matches, surprise appearances, serious global buzz. From there, shows like The New Beginning in Osaka and Sakura Genesis kept the momentum rolling. Classic New Japan storytelling, hard-hitting matches, and titles that actually felt important. Between Puroresu fundamentals and Lucha Libre influence, the international scene didn't just support wrestling in 2025, it elevated it. So what tied all of this together? Talent evolution was massive. Young stars, many under 30, weren't just the future, they were the present, and legends like Cena stepping away made space without killing momentum. Cross-promotion became the norm, not the novelty. Forbidden Door, Wrestle Dynasty, shared talent, shared hype. Wrestling finally felt like global ecosystem instead of isolated bubbles. And women's wrestling, across multiple promotions, especially AEW, it hit another level entirely. Bigger matches, bigger stars, bigger expectations. Ask fans how they remember 2025, and you'll hear the same themes pop up. Big emotional moments like Sinner's Goodbye, deep undercard matches that hardcore fans loved, and the growing belief that AEW had truly cemented itself as a long-term rival, not a temporary alternative. Everyone might disagree on the match of the year, because of course they do, but general feeling stuck. Wrestling felt richer, deeper, and more connected than ever. So when we boil it down, WWE said goodbye to an icon and began its next era. AEW doubled down on identity and partnerships. New Japan kept the international standard sky high. Young talent stepped up, and wrestling as a whole felt global in a way only modern fans could truly appreciate. 2025 wasn't just a good year, it was a bridge year from legends to legacy. And that's a year that was in pro wrestling.